Good day, guys. I will be explaining about my research. And my research title is Hours Spent by Students Exercising During the COVID-19 Pandemic. During this pandemic season, COVID-19 has taught us one thing. It is to be conscious with our health because this pandemic attacks the immune system. Exercising and indulging in contact sports has been restricted because of what the virus can do to our health. Athletes who have been waking up as early as 4 a.m. have been frustrated because of the restrictions the pandemic has done to us. Methodology. This quantitative experiment aims to know the hours of workout a student does every day in their daily lives. The survey developed consisted of questions asking for the respondents' age, their sex, their year level, and how many hours they work out every day, broken down into 3 interval, which is from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m., 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., and 6 p.m. to 12 midnight. The questions were distributed and asked through Messenger. The aim was to conduct a survey to 20 respondents. A total of 21 respondents have answered the questions given to them related to my research. The results of the survey would then be tabulated and the number of hours a student works out daily would be calculated. We would obtain the answers using one sample t-test. The demographics help provide further knowledge about our respondents. Our respondents had an age between 17 to 23 years old, and 5 of them were females, which made up 22% of the participants, while the remaining 78% were males. 13% of our respondents are senior high school students, while 22% are first years, and the majority of the 43% were second years, and 17% made up of third years, while only 5% was made up of the fourth year. The table shown is the number of hours each student works out. Our null hypothesis is 2.5, while our alternative hypothesis is not equal to 2.5. In the calculation, we rounded up our answers to the thousandth decimal place. So the mean is 2.669 and the standard deviation is 3.967. The population size is 21, while the hypothesized mean is 2.5. Our DF was 20, while our T-stat is 0.195, and the p-value of our one-tail is 0.424, while the value of the two-tail is 0.847. The critical value of one tail is 0.424, while the critical value of the two tail is 2.086. Since our t-stat is lesser than our critical value and our p-value is greater than our alpha, then we can accept the null hypothesis. I therefore conclude that the mean hours of daily workout of students is 2.5. There is no significant difference between the workout habits of the students to the standard habit of workout. In the statistical modeling, we are going to use regression analysis to know the relationship between age of the student and the hours of daily workout. Our dependent variable is the hours of daily workout, while our independent variable is the age of the student. The line graph of regression is shown. The equation of regression is y is equal to 0.31805 times x minus 3.81447. For the calculation summary, the sum of our independent variable is 424, while the sum of our dependent variable is 54.75. The mean of our independent variable is 20.1905, while the mean of our y is 2.6071. The sum of squares is 33.2381, while the sum of products is 10.5714. The calculation of how we got our regression is shown. And to verify if our answers are correct, we also used the data analysis option from Microsoft Excel. I therefore conclude where r squared is equal to 0.0866, that 8.66% of the hours of daily workout can be associated with the students' ages. With such little percentage, we can conclude that the age of students does not vary on the hours of how a student works out in his everyday life. The value of multiple r shows that the relation between the two variables is close to none. Therefore, the hours one student works out can be associated with the varieties of factors.